Welcome back. And in our sports news, PGA Championship winner Keegan Bradley held off a charging Charles Schwartzel to win the elite end-of-season PGA Grand Slam of golf by one shot in Southampton, Bermuda on Wednesday. American Bradley fired a level par 71 for a 4-under total of 138 in strong winds at Port Royal Golf Course, just enough to pip Masters champion Schwartzel to the title. South African Schwartzel, 7 strokes behind co-leaders Bradley and Rory McIlroy, overnight in the 2-round stroke play event, signed off with a sizzling 7-birdie 65. Bradley kept the South African at bay with birdies at the 10th and 17th as he covered the back 9 in 2-under to clinch the title. US Open champion McIlroy followed his opening 67 with a disappointing 75 to finish third at even par with fellow Northern Irishman Darren Clarke 74, a distant fourth at 9 over. A spot of Andres Iniesta magic and a late David Villa strike lifted wasteful Barcelona to a 2-0 home win over competition newcomers Victoria Pilsen in Champions League Group H. Spain playmaker Iniesta netted for the holders in the 10th minute at their Nou Camp Arena, but in the face of near constant pressure on their goal, the Czech side somehow managed to hold firm until Villa scored 8 minutes from time. Barca coach Pep Guardiola thanked his players for not underestimating the Czech team. Meanwhile, World Player of the Year Lionel Messi had a frustrating night, twice hitting the post and several times being denied by last-ditch tackles. But the quality of his play earned compliments from the boss. With 3 of 6 games played, Barca and AC Milan both have 7 points. Fernando Torres returned to form as Chelsea recorded their biggest ever Champions League win with 5-0 thrashing of Genk. Torres scored twice to hit the post and set up Salomon Kalou during a one-sided Group E match at Stamford Bridge. The Spaniard had scored just 3 times in 26 Chelsea appearances since making a £50 million move from Liverpool in January. But he was on the score sheet inside the opening quarter of an hour as Chelsea outclassed their injury-stricken opponents. However, Chelsea manager Andre Villas-Boas preferred to praise everyone involved rather than Torres.
I think it's about the team's performance. I mean, in the end, our goals have been spread out towards in various ways in our squad. Eventually, the strikers are nearer to goal, and they get into good goal-scoring positions. Fernando found those goal-scoring positions today pretty well. But we would like to promote collective performance instead of individual objectives, and we're pretty satisfied on how the team played.
The win leaves Chelsea top of Group E with 7 points, one ahead of Bayer Leverkusen, who beat Valencia in Germany. A last-gasp goal from substitute Aaron Ramsey broke the deadlock against Olympique Marseille to send Arsenal top of Champions League Group F. The match was a frustrating one for both sides, with few real chances and possession lost easily. Arsenal manager Arsene Wenger was positive about his team's performance, but warned that there is still work to be done.
I felt that we needed to be patient and intelligent, and we had, you could see that our players in midfield had experience. You know, we didn't make stupid mistakes, we didn't lose in the second half stupid balls. So that makes it, of course, it's an important win. How you take any win away from home in the Champions League.
Marseille manager Didier Deschamps recognised his side's shortcomings, although he also felt his team was the victim of a bad refereeing decision. Arsenal were previously second in Group F on 4 points and lie 10th in the Premier League standings. Jeonbuk Motors fought back to claim an impressive 3-2 away win over Saudi Arabia's Al Ittihad in an entertaining Asian Champions League semi-final first leg. The 2006 winners bounced back from a 2-1 half-time deficit and the loss of their leading striker to end Al Ittihad's unbeaten home run in the tournament this season. K-League leaders Jeonbuk said that they would come and attack the twice winners, and they wasted little time in claiming a vital away goal after just 2 minutes through Brazilian playmaker Eninho. Jeonbuk then started the second half brightly, and they claimed a deserved equaliser in the 57th minute as they took control of proceedings. Dubai Fashion Week unveils a new look at the spectacular launch of the Spring-Summer Season collection. The event, which will run from the 20th to the 24th of October, has undergone a makeover and is set to play a more important role on the International Fashion Week circuit. Zoe Richards has this report.
The 10th season of Dubai Fashion Week opened in dramatic theatrical style, with an innovative desert-themed catwalk space. A fusion of Arabian heritage features with the latest couture and pret-a-porter collections. Stunning multimedia visuals, unique creative initiatives, a new wave of fashionable voices and a recently appointed creative director are giving the event a new international vision.
I think people are going to see the event completely through new eyes. So a new gallery space where all our designers do business with media and buyers. And this amazing new fashion theatre. I have to actually tell you, it's the biggest catwalk I've ever built in the world. It's absolutely spectacular. And it's really inspired by the amazing haute couture designers that are here in Dubai. You know, the gowns are so theatrical and beautiful. I felt they needed a really grand space. So now they have one.
The opening gala's performance catwalk revealed 30 designers showcasing their collections, including 8 Arab talents, of which 4 are homegrown Emirati designers. The addition of an opening ceremony rendezvous gave the regional designers a fresh opportunity to interact with buyers and industry professionals.
It is the most important platform in the region as far as it comes to fashion shows, and it's the hub, actually. I mean, yes, a lot of people have spoken about Beirut, but I think within the last few years, Dubai has been picking up momentum.
Rimple and Maya are a unique mother and son design duo and the new faces of Indian fashion design.
My collection is based on a Mughal and Victorian era. The cuts and the styles, everything has been inspired by the Victorian era. And embroideries, you'll see a lot of Indian touch in it, a lot of traditional embroideries, colored embroideries on basic skin tones, and very variable, flowy garments.
Designers have new spaces to showcase their collections, and this buzzing gallery will house innovative designer installations. The Dubai Fashion Week Theatre is a state-of-the-art collection showroom where front-row fashionistas keep ahead of the trends.
Every Dubai Fashion Week there's one designer that I always look forward to seeing, and that's Ferranone Amato. He always puts on the most spectacular show. He's an incredible designer.
The dramatic opening ceremony featured all of the designers participating in Dubai Fashion Week. True to the theme of celebrating the culture of New Dubai, traditional Emirati musicians blended with international catwalk models, all to rave reviews.
Well, for me, I really like the whole format of the space. I really love the video as well. I think that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out over the other shows.
It was a good mingling of the Arabic culture and modern lifestyle. It was quite good.
So with the new vision, innovation, creativity and of course the tradition of the regional designers, can Dubai Fashion Week really be the next Paris or Milan? Well, industry insiders, buyers and media are suitably impressed with the new look, but it's the collections themselves that will really put Dubai Fashion Week on the map. Zoe Richards, 7 National News.
And forecasters have said that temperatures are likely to drop, especially in coastal areas from Friday, as the season's first wave of cooler northwesterly winds are expected to hit the UAE. So with that, let's take a closer look at the local and international weather forecast for tomorrow. And before we head out, here are the top stories again. The Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi shows support to Masdar. Deputy ruler of Dubai inaugurates the second Emirates Cardiac Society Conference. And the Philippines has been ranked number 3 riskiest place to live globally. Well, that brings us to the end of the bulletin. If you'd like to get in touch with us, you can write to us at news@city7tv.com or by calling us on 04 367 2230. From the entire news team, it's goodbye for now.